In game week 23, I got 54 points with this team. Stick around to find out my highs and lows from the game. Hello, my name is Johnny and welcome to Football Never Sleeps, where we go through the emotional highs and lows of playing Fantasy Premier League. And kind of in this one, there wasn't really like too many highs or too many lows. It was kind of very middle of the road, really, if you look at my team. Now, I think I made one kind of major mistake on this one, which was Watkins. So at the start, I had Watkins in my team, and then I took him out, kind of bottled it at the last minute, and obviously he went and scored 9 points. And actually, if you look through my team, there was no like major mistakes that I felt like I made, but I didn't really like. My players did okay, but none of them really performed. And I'll highlight some of my major mistakes that I think I made long term later. I mean, if you look at I backed West Ham pretty hard in this one. So Fabianski obviously got 6 for me. Souček got sent off for the most ridiculous red card in the world. I mean, Mike Dean 2 weeks in a row, absolutely horrible. Souček got 0 points, which was obviously wonderful. But the red card got overturned, so I have no idea why those points aren't added back onto mine, which is very, very annoying. And obviously I heavily backed Antonio with a captain. I went for Maddison vice-captain, and to be honest, both of them would have bombed. I think if I hadn't have done that one, I was obviously still looking at Fernandes, like I'm sure a lot of people were. And he got 7 for me, and I think if you look through my team, the other kind of thing I had is I was like, okay, Salah scored, Fernandes scored, Sterling scored, Bamford scored, Fabianski got a clean sheet, Justin got a clean sheet, but the only one who got any bonus points was Justin. So I think one of the things which hindered me this week was that none of my players really got too many bonus points. And actually, if you have a look at my team, I think 2 of the mistakes I've made is that I've had Sterling in there when I went for Sterling rather than Gundogan, because I just felt like I had some money left over and I thought that kind of Sterling may be in the team a little bit more. Anyway, long story short, I made the wrong decision. I'll be changing that next week. And the other one is that I went for Fabianski over Martinez, and I think that's one of my major problems that's kind of cost me long term. And looking at a team, like 54 seems like basically bang on the average score, from this week, which is kind of like obviously all right, but I feel like there are a lot more points out there. I mean, I had to get rid of Robertson as well, so I had to get rid of Robertson, obviously bench Stones, because I didn't want to be too reliant or too heavy on the Man City-Liverpool game. I did well getting rid of Robinson because he conceded 4 goals. I didn't play very well either. But I think my big letdowns are obviously Maddison, Souček, and then Cancelo when they did concede the goal. Everyone else kind of did okay, but I just feel like this is a very middle-of-the-road week. Nothing massively to shout about, but no one, obviously apart from Souček getting sent off, really had a shocker that I massively felt let down by. I think this is the 2nd week in a row I made some captain calls, so going to have to really hope I make the right call this week. Have a look for a video coming later on, because I'm going to put a post up on Instagram saying what my thoughts are for the next game week, asking people their opinions, and then I'll do a video following on by that where I will look at how my team's set up and go through with you kind of live my team selection. So hopefully you felt a load more highs. I saw that quite a few of my followers did a lot better than me this week, so congratulations, and a few around mine. There didn't seem to be too many massive scores out there. The highest I scored, I think, was 84 for this week, so I don't feel like I lost too much ground on people in my league. But anyway, we've got a week's break now after 3 games in a week, and I will see you later on in the video for when I am selecting my team. So enjoy the rest of your week.